What we're about to embark on is a 2-day training course titled Courageous Leadership. For the last 40 or 50 years in industry, companies have been trying to figure out how to eliminate accidents, injuries, incidents in their workplaces. A plethora of procedures, policies, rules, and regulations, whether federally run, state run, company run, have been in place. I don't believe we could write another policy and procedure to cover what we do in industry today. And we still continue to hurt people, we still continue to injure people. On January 1st of every year, every company gets to zero out their statistics. Start fresh. For the people that have been injured or hurt on the job, they don't get to do that, and neither do their families. So how do we stop these from happening? It starts with leadership. Some people believe that leadership is a title. Nothing can be further from the truth. Leadership is action. In safety leadership, that means that from Mark C., our Chief Executive Officer, John Hoke, our Chief Operating Officer, myself, down to the newest employee, they have the courage to make the right choices when it comes to safety and health. They don't need a safety professional standing there how to tell them to do it right. They don't need to be reading a policy, a procedure, a rule every day. We make conscious acts to make the right choices day in and day out. And it takes courage to do that. A lot of people don't have that courage. What this 2-day training class is going to do is give you the tools, the skills to try to develop that safety culture. A lot of people I've heard over the years say safety is a priority. That is a bunch of bull. Priorities change every day. Tomorrow, changing oil in my truck might be a priority. The next day, going fishing might be a priority. My priorities change, your priorities change. Your safety values can never change. Safety has to be integrated into every decision we make, every plan we make, every time we go to implement any type of activity, whether it's at home, work, or play. Safety's got to be an ingrained part of our safety values. I've tried to ask people to define safety for me over the years. Nobody can. They all have different opinions. But in the end, safety is a value, and it's a personal value. Risk management is what we're all about. Can we eliminate all the risk in our industry? Absolutely not. But it's how well you identify and manage those risks is how well you can control your environment. And having the courage to step up to the plate and say, I'm not going to do something that's unsafe or unhealthy is where we need to go. Rockwell Petroleum has a very simple vision. Every person goes home safe and healthy at the end of every day. Doesn't matter whether you're an employee, a contractor that's working for us, a visitor to our sites, a vendor delivering supplies. Everybody goes home safe and healthy. Those are easy words to say. How do you get to that point? First of all, we as a company have to give you the proper training. It all starts with training. We give you the proper training. We got to buy you the proper tools. We got to buy you the proper equipment. That is our responsibility, and we will do that. That's our commitment to you. But in the end, once you're trained, once you have all the proper tools and the equipment, it's your choice day in and day out whether you're going to do things right or you're going to take that calculated risk and say, it may not happen to me today. It didn't happen to me yesterday. That's a value, that's a culture we at Rockwell are trying to change. I look forward to working with each and every one of you in the next few days. We're going to get a lot out of this class. I need you all to be very active, very interactive throughout the class, because you will get out of this class what you put into it. Thank you very much.
I've come out of the petroleum production side of our business. In the past, I've worked all the way up from roustabout to roughneck and started supervising some of the well work, recompletions, well stimulations. Did a lot of work in drill stem testing, which is arguably some of the most dangerous parts of the oil field business. I don't think anybody wants to get injured on the job. I know no one wants to get injured on a job. So there's some tools and some steps that you can use to avoid injury. That is, plan your job out beforehand, have the proper tools available to do the job, use your personal protection equipment, of course, and very importantly, slow down and think about what you're about to do. Probably most importantly, use your imagination. I mean, think about what can go wrong and how you can prevent injury.
What we want is 0 accidents, 0 lost time a day. That's what we're going to show the people. This promo is kind of get you familiar with us and let you know our sincerity about safety. What we're going to show the people is that we hadn't had an accident this year. We hadn't had a lost day this year. This is what we're working towards. And you have the right, as much right as the CEO of the company, to stop, assess the value of safety, and if it's not there, then you have the right to shut the job down. So, as far as I'm concerned, if you see that, and you might hesitate to go to someone above you, call me. I'll be there. You give me a call, we'll see that it gets done.
One of the things that really excites me about this Courageous Leadership program is just that. It takes the courage and leadership that's in each individual leader in this organization and sells it to the rest of the organization. One of the most important aspects about being a leader is having those qualities instilled in yourself, because you can't train somebody to be something that you're not. That's not what Rockwell's about.
Are injuries in heavy industry inevitable? In oil and gas, heavy construction, and mining, there's a misconception that injuries are a matter of fate. Well, they're not. All injuries are preventable, and really where that starts is with the individuals that work with your company. Each person has to have safety as a value in which they are responsible for all of their actions. And it's not just on the job, it's also off the job. You need to take the risk away from any action that you're doing, either at work or at home. That's very important. This course will help you focus on exactly that, because it's your commitment and your involvement to this program that will make Rockwell a zero-incident, injury-free company.
Since you began watching this video today, worldwide there's been 1 fatality and over 70 injuries. You can play a leadership role in our own company by helping us ensure that every person goes home safe today, tomorrow, and every day.